Should a parent place their child on a deed in order to avoid probate? I get this question asked to me probably once a week or once every 2 weeks. And the answer is I do not recommend that you place a child on your deed, particularly if it's a deed to your home, since your home is homestead and that has particular status. By having the property as your homestead, it's not considered as an asset if you need to qualify for Medicaid purposes. You don't want to have conveyed that, because there could be some issue of whether or not you transferred the property in without full and fair consideration as far as Medicaid's concerned. Also, if you add a child's name to your homestead property, they will not get what they call a step up in basis, or an increase in the basis as far as the property whenever you pass away, and they may have to pay, and they sell the property, well then their basis is what you paid for it, particularly if you owned it for some time. Also, if you sell the property during your lifetime and you've added a child's name to it, you can exempt up to $250,000 of gain if you've lived in your home 2 out of the past 5 years, whereas the child who is on there hasn't lived there, so they may have to pay taxes. So that's another reason not to do it. Also, if it's your home and it's homestead, if your child would have some kind of credit problems or domestic problems, they're a half owner of your property. And if Capital One comes and sues them under their credit card and they get a judgment, it may attach to a half interest in your home, and we wouldn't want that to be you be a co-owner with Capital One as far as your home is concerned. That's a little bit a reach, but anyway, they could levy on the child's 1/2 interest in the house. What I found very effectively to use, rather than adding a child to the title to your property, is to execute an enhanced life estate deed, and many people have heard of this. It's nicknamed a ladybird deed, which basically leaves the property in the person's name or in the parent's name during their lifetime, so that they can sell the property, do whatever they want to with the property, and the child doesn't have any interest in the property during their lifetime. And if the parent still owns the property at the time of their death, well, then it'll automatically pass to their child, and all the child needs to do is file a death certificate. So if you would like to avoid probate and have your property passed to a child or your children, I would give me a call at 727-847-2288. Thank you.